babies.
Hello.
Fuck.
What are you fucking, Ray?
Can you not hear us?
I thought you guys were playing back up.
What?
Like-
What?
What are you talking about?
What the fuck's going on?
Because my headphones weren't working, so I thought you guys were playing a joke on me.
Can you hear us now or not?
Yeah.
Oh, God damn it. God damn it.
7:38 already dumb. 36.
You still have a perplexed look in your face. Are you all right? Are you are you into gummies or
No, I'm fine.
And you can
my
hear
headphones
us.
my headphones weren't working before.
why are
When I
you
first
looking at the screen as if nothing makes sense?
I don't know what
He's
you're
Ray.
fucking talking about.
It's a hamster wheel in that brain of his up there.
No, he keeps the gerbils in his asshole and the hamsters in his...
Oh,
I'm sorry, Ray. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean that. What
Mhm.
shirt are you wearing now? It's interesting you're not wearing a tank top because I made fun of you last show.
Yeah, it's your face of your mother and her fucking on all fours like I like it every night.
ooh. You don't have a shirt like
I
that.
can
Come
see
on.
the shirt. That's not what it is.
You sure?
No.
Oh God, it would be so funny if you did though.
What if? What if that was the ultimate bluff and came through? That'd be something else.
It would.
All right. Well, welcome to the Simple Mind Sports Show. Monday headline, July 26th. No?
20th?
19th.
19th.
July 19th. That was a week ahead. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe, rate, review. If you're listening on the podcast, do the same. Subscribe, leave a review, tell your friends. Welcome to the Simple Mind Sports Show. You guys do any drinking today? Is that why you're so quiet, Ray?
I didn't do any drinking. I didn't do anything today.
Really?
A lot of water. That's about it.
A lot of salad?
No salad.
I did zero drinking today. Yesterday, on the other hand, was a doozy.
Color us surprise, Bill. Color us-
Ooh. Well, it was supposed to be like we were supposed to float down the river yesterday, but then the weather looked spotty and the river's fucking sky high. So we started day drinking pretty early. Oh yeah.
There you go.
Rough morning.
And I'm sure everyone was taking part in their favorite beverages. And at least one of them was from White Birch Brewing, our favorite New Hampshire craft beer, as both you pussies take a sip of water. If you haven't been yet, the brewery is awesome. It's a place you need to get to. It's down in Nashua, New Hampshire. Ray, address, please.
460 Amherst Street.
The good side of Amherst Street. Get down there, get yourself a flight, get yourself a pint. Whatever you're having, tell them the Simple Minds boys sent you. If you see it in the store, tell them who he sent you as well. White Birch Brewing. Ray, Bucks and 6.
I think it's gonna happen.
Bucks.
I think the Suns are done.
Oh wow.
We finally got him to turn.
Well, no, the home team finally lost, so now I think it's the Bucks game to
It's
lose
finally
now.
a series now.
Yeah.
It's finally a series. 123 to 119 was the game. And you guys get a chance to watch it. So
I
I
was
watched
a little past my bedtime. I watched a lot of the highlights.
I know that's why I asked. Caught the end of the fourth quarter. The last two games of this series actually been really entertaining at the end. I don't know. It's hard to root for these times. The Suns had a 16-point lead in the second quarter. They let that slip away. Then the Bucks had a 10-point lead with 2 or 3 minutes left to go in the game. They let that slip away. Some pretty clutch shots from Chris Paul and Devin Booker to get it within 1, and then seemingly everything fucking fell apart. And in the last 30 seconds of the game, you had the Devin Booker turnover. You had 3 missed free throws from Giannis, the MVP and the game changer in the NBA. 3 fucking missed field goals in the last 30 seconds of a game 5 in the NBA Finals to clinch
That's
the
Paul
game.
George-esque.
Ooh, that is a tough look. I got to tell you, and it's going unsaid, obviously, because they won, and they won on a lob pass and a dunk off that Devin Booker turnover. So I don't know. I wanted to say, is Giannis arrived? Has he changed? Is he a new guy? Is this now a winning Giannis Antetokounmpo? But like 3 missed free throws in the last 30 seconds, not a good look.
No, but he's also 5-1 in career closeout games, averaging 28.5 points, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists. So I'll take Giannis in Game 6 coming, and I think the Bucks are going to hoist the trophy for the first time since the 1970s.
Yeah, he leads in points, rebounds, blocks, steals, pretty much every category. Both teams. He's disgusting this series. It's crazy. Yeah, there's no reason the Sun are going to win this next game. This is what happens when they kind of run into a healthy team.
Especially in Milwaukee. They're going to be in Milwaukee, so there's no way. I don't think the fans are going to be behind them. They haven't seen a championship in there since Green Bay won back in, 2009? Something like that.
But the Bucks haven't won in 50 years.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So that place is going to go crazy.
Lou Alcindor. I'm on the same page. I said this, I think when the Bucks won game 3 or 4, that Giannis looks different. He looks different at the end of the games. The free throws are a bad luck. I mean, if he hits those, there's not even a question.
So you know what though? Like Shaq had the same problem, and look how and he's having that Shaq impact on these series. I mean, Shaq was a 3-time finals MVP with Kobe. You know what I mean? This is the shit that he's putting up numbers just like that.
And Giannis isn't a shooter. He's not a shooter. He's like Shaq. He goes to the rim, drives, and dunks. That's his.
And they have no one to stop him, dude. No. I mean, he's a fucking mismatch everywhere on the court. They can't stop him.
No.
Well, the difference for me is he's been that almost his whole career, or at least a few years in when he figured it out. But the shit that he kept, he said in an interview, I figured out the Giannis wall, because it was easy to stop him in the playoffs once you were, got a 7-game series and got your defense lined up, because he didn't know how to stop and not draw an offensive foul. The Celtics were terrific at it. Al Horford and that team were terrific at stopping Giannis because they just took offensive fouls and he didn't know how to get around it. Watching him in this series, he's a different guy. He knows how to run the offense. He's not forcing it with dribble drives. He's not forcing 3-pointers that he sucks at. He's taking his spots and he's passing it out to guys that are making shots. Middleton.
I was gonna say Chris Middleton.
Continues to go unnoticed, but that fucking guy is so.
He used to just be a Celtics killer, but Jesus, he's having a great playoffs. Yeah. And Drew Holiday's looking real good too.
Yeah, he's steal at the end of the game. He's earned that max money.
He's that veteran, that we wish the Celtics could get. He's bringing that leadership. He's the third guy about to be on a max deal now. I mean, you're seeing the impact. You just gave up 4 first round and 5 picks and 4 pick swaps or something ridiculous bullshit like that. So I mean,
crazy.
So this is all worth it. All worth it to win to win a championship this year. All fucking worth it.
And I think it's going to happen. And I'm kind of happy for. I don't know what it is. It's easy to root for Giannis. Like, I think Giannis is a really easy guy to root for. He went back to Milwaukee with the Supermax. He could have went literally anywhere he wanted to go. He didn't do the super team thing.
Now he's never leaving.
And he's funny. He's charismatic. He's not an asshole. CP3 was a good story. A guy that's been in the league forever. He kind of somewhat, does he not come off like a little bit of an asshole to you?
Yeah, but I like it. I kind of wish, on my Suns would have won the championship this year, but it's not looking that way. But no, he's just one of those guys that he's got the stats and all that shit, but, it's the championship. It was the last thing to kind of cement his legacy. He's still one of the best players. He's one of the best, top 15 point guards ever?
Probably. Yeah, I heard someone talking about it the other day. He's in like the Jason Kidd, if he won this championship, like Jason Kidd mold. Someone said Steve Nash. I think Steve Nash was better than Chris Paul, but somewhere in that like echelon, he's obviously not on the Larry Magic Johnson.
No.
Isaiah Thomas, like
Gary Payton. No, I put all those guys over him. John Stockton, all those guys.
Yeah. It's just something about watching them lose. They're kind of falling apart. I'm all Bucks. Bucks and 6 is happening. So what does this mean for the future of both the Bucks? Ray, you asked the question in our text chain. Are they going to be the next destination? Is Giannis going to be the guy that can bring them there? Their money is tied up. It's Middleton's got a max. Drew Holiday's about to get a max, and Giannis has the super max. So you're looking at just mid-level exceptions and veteran guys coming in or rookies coming in contributing. I don't know what that looks like in terms of a destination.
Can I also hold on before you go? Can I also bring up one point why it won't be a destination? It's Milwaukee.
Yeah,
it's fucking Milwaukee, Ray. Come on, no one wants to go there. Drew Holiday wouldn't have gone there unless he was traded. It's fucking Milwaukee.
What's the NBA? They're all about star chasing and ring chasing.
No, they're about fucking money.
Yeah,
and nice place to live.
All
If
right,
if
Marcus
Miami's
Aldridge
all-
went to
hold on.
fucking Portland to San Antonio. Is that a nice place to live? San Antonio, the middle of fucking nowhere? No, he went there to chase a ring.
I would take that instead of Milwaukee.
Well, yeah, because of the winters are probably terrible. But I'm just saying, people do chase rings in the NBA. So why wouldn't you go align yourself with the Greek Freak, the 2-time MVP, now NBA champion? Why wouldn't you go to Milwaukee to try to chase a ring?
Or because you can go to Brooklyn.
Well, that might be true.
I'm not going to Milwaukee. It's in the woods. I'll get
just-
cheese and fucking pine trees.
You lactose
Fucking
intolerant?
stupid
Dude,
shit.
Milwaukee's a fucking good town. Have you never? You
been.
wanted to go drink some beer? Go to Milwaukee. You want to have fun drinking beer? Go to Milwaukee. Those people know how to party. But other than that, yeah, the NBA does have a problem with shitty cities and destination. But a guy like Carmelo Anthony next year, or LaMarcus Aldridge, or
His heart just exploded.
what's his name on the Nets that Blake Griffin. These guys that are 10 years in the league, have never won shit, will take no money. Yeah, sure. Milwaukee might be a place. I think that these have been two weird years in the NBA. Obviously, we had that string of injuries that happened. The Nets are the biggest one that took the two big hits there. So I don't think Milwaukee's going to be necessarily the front runner coming into next year. So that might change things.
If New Jersey was healthy, they'd probably steamroll the Bucks. Truthfully, I mean, New Jersey's been the best team. They're the best team.
If James Harden was healthy, the Nets would have steamrolled everybody.
Yeah,
they would have beat everybody.
They didn't need Kyrie Irving. Durant and Harden could have carried them, and showed it.
They're trying to trade that little puke.
Yeah, good for them. I mean that. If they get rid of him, I think I'll give a little more respect to Harden and Durant for that.
Especially Durant, 'cause that's his team.
I'll take him just above the baby back bitch, just above. If he gets rid of Kyrie Irving, respect.
If Kevin Durant turns around and colludes with Harden to jettison Kyrie Irving to the Knicks, would be perfect. I will give them.
What if it goes to like Washington for Russell Westbrook? They run the band back. Bring the band back.
Even fucking better. I love it. So I don't care. Send Kyrie to the OKC. Send him to the Siberia of the NBA. Just get him out of our faces.
Oh my God! I bet he would retire. I bet he would just say, "Fuck this."
He might start a nonprofit for Eskimo cookies or something.
If he does that, Durant and Harden do that, they're forever not baby back bitches in my eyes.
Agreed. Agreed.
No matter what they do, I don't care. They're off the ledge.
My disrespect for the way Kevin Durant handles his online stuff versus my hatred for Kyrie is nowhere close. So I'm with you.
Respect.
Respect. Peace out, Kyrie. You fucking lunatic.
Oh shit, that'd be awesome. Fucking funny.
We'll see. Bucks in 6. The NBA season is coming to an end. And, thankfully, we don't have any football on the show today, but training camp is next week. It's basically going to be 1 week of just baseball, which we have to talk about right now.
Yeah,
Yankees, Red Sox, playing as we speak. But the Yankees were 0-7 against the Red Sox this year to start the year. It took them a 6-inning rain shortened game, whatever the fuck you call it. 6 innings. They won 3-1. A lot of drama in this game. Garrett Cole goes out there, gets 11 strikeouts. Looked like he was ready to come back.
Those are back-to-back starts too. He had 129 pitch, 1-0 complete game shutout right before the break, and now he's coming back.
He's been up and down too, though, Bill, because before then he had some rough
starts. Yeah, he got beat up.
He's thrown into a good one. He had that good start against Detroit a while back after the sticky went away. So he's a guy trying to find his own. You know what he looks like, Bill? He looks like Garrett Cole from Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he's getting there.
He looks like a mid 3.5 pitcher.
And you hear what he did to the Red Sox too. He snubbed them all at the All-Star break. Didn't talk to any of them. That little fucking weasel.
It seems like just in this game we got a little Red Sox Yankees heat.
Oh yeah,
there just a bit. Just a bit. I mean, obviously, bearing the lead here, the whole Verdugo.
I'm going next Sunday too.
You can better report live. Verdugo said he got hit by a ball or whatever else was thrown.
Yeah, hit him right in the back.
And he was F-bombing the shit out of Yankees.
Good. I fucking love it. Dude, I do too. The thing about him too is he always goes back and forth with the fans, and it's all in good fun. They're all trash talking, but dude, it's the same thing. As much as I hate Kyrie Irving, you don't fucking whip something at him, especially at baseball. That's going to do a lot of pretty damage.
What's worse, a water bottle that was probably empty or a baseball?
A baseball.
Yep.
And that motherfucker didn't even get arrested.
No one's even talking about it.
2 questions, right? Are all Yankees fans racist, and is Verdugo white?
Yes, and I don't know.
Puerto Rican. So no, Spanish.
Is he a ginger? Is he a ginger Puerto Rican?
It's confusing.
It's weird. It's very confusing,
weird.
but yeah, I'm pretty sure he's Puerto Rican.
Is that like an albino Puerto Rican?
Or Mexican, one of the two.
Just because he has red
He's
hair?
Hispanic, I think, is
Hispanic,
the one branching around there. Let's not go down that path too deeply. But regardless, so he's not white, so it could be considered a hate crime. Yet all of Yankee fans are not racist. That's just a long way of saying fuck you, Kyrie Irving.
They didn't even get arrested. Hold on, fuck you, Kyrie Irving. But he didn't even get arrested, but he just got banned from every stadium in Major League Baseball today.
I can't wait for Bill to do that. Someone, one of these trips we're gonna go to.
No way, I'll never get no.
I don't think people should be arrested for that kind of the banning from all stadiums. I think is a good punishment for that.
Yeah, I think so.
Arrest on what?
How do you do that? What do you have, a fucking picture of him at every ticket window?
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
I don't know.
I think it's hard.
I hope Bobby Valentine's it next weekend and sneaks in with a mustache and a wig to go to Fenway.
Well, he has to buy all of his tickets secondhand, right? So he probably can't get through any system.
But even if you bought him if you bought him a ticket and just said, hey,
he might be able to.
Well, you give it a year. You got to let it die down a little bit. I don't think his face is really out there.
It's gonna be like at the Quickie Mart. He's gonna get faces on the wall. Like, you fucker, you stole a Slim Jim. Get the hell out of here.
Not wanted.
No.
We don't like your kind around here.
We don't like your kind. Lastly on this game, I thought Evaldi looked sharp. He looked good. He was humming a little bit. That short porch in Yankee Stadium fucked them 2 opposite fields home runs. It was
Torres and Sanchez.
Yeah, back to back. It ended in the 6th. How confident are you that the Red Sox absolutely would have come back in that game and won?
100%.
Pretty confident because Chapman has looked fucking terrible in that closer role right now too. So I mean, in the way they're going, Jared Duran 1 for 2. He came up, scored their only run. So Andy drew or walked too. So you kind of wanted that. I mean, 6 innings, they had to call it. It was delayed for the rain, and it was a torrential downpour at that point in the game. So I mean, I'm pretty sure they're pretty confident they would have came back and won.
Pretty confident.
So you got to steal. You got to.
They delayed the game an hour, never rained, and then they got to cancel on the 6th because that's just baseball. You get over it, but when you're fighting for a division, these ones count. And with now it seems like some new bad blood. I don't. That one just stung a little bit.
Let's see what they do tonight. Too.
Hopefully they can come out of here Sunday with a win. Okay, we'll move on pretty quickly here. Let's do a little NHL talk. The expansion draft is next week. That looks like it's taking shape. Some big names are out there. Tarasenko, Carey Price was waived, right? He was he fully waived or was he
Price
made available? Yeah,
no, trade clause was
yeah, and it looks like they're looking into him hard. The Kraken. He's got 5 years, $50 million left on his contract.
Who'd you rather have, him or Brandon Holtby?
Holtby is out there now too.
I'd probably take Holtby just for the money, but the Canadians kind of hope that the contract's too much. They're hoping they won't take him and they just bring him back. It's kind of something like that. But yeah, the Kraken are looking into it. I think Bleacher Report or something had a report that they were looking hard into him. But yeah, it's like $10.1 million. His salary is pretty ridiculous in a hard cap league.
That's a bold strategy at it from the Canadians.
But yeah. And
who would they save? They let him be
Allen. I think his name's Allen.
Okay.
I think the goalie's Allen. No, he's a goalie. You have to save a goalie. Like Vladar, they have to keep Vladar. The Bruins did.
Speaking of the Bruins, I guess you call it the biggest surprise. They let Nicky Ritchie out of the market there for picking from the Kraken. Do you think they're hoping that he goes, and he's only making 1.2?
But he's due for a raise. He had 15 goals.
I heard
this year.
different. I don't know if it was Fluto or someone said that this type of move lets him go out and essentially a handshake deal that if you make it through waivers, we'll bring you back. We'll bring you back on a smaller deal.
Yeah, and they can renounce his rights too because he's a restricted, so they don't have to like tender him, whatever it's called. And then that's where you can bring him back at a cheap deal. I won't mind it. I mean, I think he's a good third, fourth line guy. I mean, he had 15 goals career year this year. You know, I understand why you kept DeBrusque. I'm hoping that they can kind of maybe work something out with Seattle later for a piece they draft. You know, I think that's kind of why they're holding him. I mean, I think his value is their trade. I think Sweeney knows it, and you don't want to let him go for nothing in the expansion draft. I mean, he's still 4.1. I think he's making this year.
Was it that high? I thought it was 3.6.
I think it's a little, it's somewhere in that range. But either way, like you can trade him for. I know his cost is going to be shit, but maybe you can work out something like take a decent player back. I mean, Tarasenko is rumored to go there too. So I mean, maybe you work that out. Oof, I'll take that.
All I'll say about the DeBrusque thing, Ray, is I don't want to hear any more of. I just want it to be done. I don't care about the value really. I kind of would have been okay if they left him open and the Kraken just took him. This is an addition by subtraction. You get that nice chunk of cap space back. In the NHL, 3.5 to 4 is a bottom 6 player, maybe a third pairing defenseman that you need. More likely a bottom 6 to take DeBrusque's place. Clearly, it's not working here for him anymore. Clearly, there's a disconnect between him and Cassidy. He seems like kind of a head case now. The talent's there, so there is some value. If that's their plan, fine. But if it's a 4th rounder, then fucking take it and let's be done. Let's move on. Let's go.
I totally agree because I'm getting sick of the narrative that, oh, what if he goes somewhere and his potential is through the roof and he's that great of a player that we thought he was. Who cares? Just get rid of him now. He's not working on his team. You know, you put him on that second line with Hall and Krejci. It didn't work out at all. Just be done with it. Like you're saying, go for a 4th round pick, 5th round, 6th round, whatever. Just get rid of this guy.
It's a chicken shit mentality, and I don't understand it. If you don't want to, is the Seguin deal burning your ass, Sweeney? Is that still there that you don't want that to repeat? Let me clue you in on something. Jake DeBrusque is not Tyler Seguin. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. The Bruins have traded the likes of Joe Thornton, Phil Kessel, Tyler Seguin. Like, you get over it. You'll get over it. You'll find another guy to fill your 4th line fucking left wing. Dougie Hamilton. Plenty of guys want to come to Boston. Tarasenko is one of them. Like, just get rid of this guy for the love of God. So if they didn't want him to go for nothing, fine. Leave Nick Ritchie out there. If he goes for nothing, fine. I said it in the last show. You got $30 million.
I would have taken Nick Ritchie over Trent Frederick, and I kind of soured on Frederick late in the year too. I think Nick Ritchie's more skilled offensively than Trent Frederick will ever be right now. So I think
Frederick's another potential trade piece moving forward. Like, don't you think Trent Frederick, a former 1st round pick, certainly fills a role on a team as a 4th line, fighter, enforcer, energy guy?
Yeah, and I don't know if it's here, so I understand the trade. Yeah, because him and DeBrusque could go. I mean, I'm hoping they use both of them because I don't like Ritchie at all. I mean, Frederick. You know, he started off with the bang. He was still their 7th, 8th guy coming up, and then Craig Smith got hurt the first game and he kind of slid in there, but by mid-February he was out of the lineup. You know, never sniffed the lineup even in the playoffs where you kind of needed some kind of push, especially out of that 4th line, or was it 4th line that did jack shit in the playoffs. You know, you're looking for that spark and he couldn't give it to him. So I don't know.
Yeah, you could call it a mistake on Cassidy's part. I think they should have played him in at least one of those games there. But not to go back to history. It'll be interesting. Expansion drafts are always interesting. Especially coming off a COVID year, everything we're seeing on the cap space, the buyouts. I think it's going to be an interesting offseason, especially for the Bruins, who are in a crossroads as an organization, have a shit ton of money to spend, and are a popular destination, seemingly. Seems like everybody that comes up and is bought out says Boston's on the list of places they want to go. And Bergeron, obviously, we know his timeline is running out. So, hey, look at the NHL. Look at the NHL doing shit, getting headlines and fucking at mid-July. Good for them.
It's so weird to talk this late, especially basketball. Like, basketball is usually right now. That's so weird. We're almost the end of July talking about fucking the NBA finals.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I like this schedule. And when it happened last year, you roll into August. There's no gap where it's just baseball. You can roll in hockey ends a little bit early, then you get the basketball, and then it's 1 week of baseball and training camp starts. I'm for that.
No, I'm for all baseball all the time in the summer.
You would, you old bitch. Speaking of some other things that are going to be coming up, we are doing the Olympic watch on this show, and By that, we mean we can't wait to shit on how badly this is going to go. And
Cardboard
wouldn't you know it?
boxes.
I know I don't have this in there, but we can certainly talk about that. The headline this past week was, I'm assuming the first people to walk in the Olympic Village tested positive for COVID. The very first 2 people that walked into this place.
When do you think they
COVID.
cancel the games? Like when?
They won't. They absolutely will not do it.
They're all in now.
But there's mass protests by the Tokyo residents. It's going insane. And then the fucking cardboard boxes. Did we talk about that last show? Or
no, it was our
came out
text
the other
exchange.
week, yeah.
That was last night, right?
That was last night. I was drunk. So in the Olympic Village, they're making these world-class athletes sleep on cardboard beds to dissuade them from.
No, they only hold
fucking.
one person. They can only hold one person, so they collapse. Dude,
Yeah.
I'll fuck.
How do the
I'll
weightlifters-
fuck the lady on a cardboard box? Where I give a shit.
How do these weightlifters that weigh like 250 plus pounds?
Hold on, Ray. Hold on, because that could be a banner for our show. I'll fuck a lady on a cardboard box. I don't give a shit. I'll fuck a lady. Sorry, Ray. Go ahead. The weightlifting is a good one. These guys are weighing like as much as 2 people weigh. So.
Oh yeah. So
Raise the right leg.
How these poor bastards gonna sleep on a bed that's just gonna collapse on them when they sit down.
We have to get the inside stories and scoops from these athletes that are in. And to Bill's point about fucking a lady, you think that these guys, this is just gonna like, are there any of these people parents running the IOC? Like, the more you say no, the more it's gonna happen. The more
we can't have sex on the bed. You want to go fuck on the floor real quick? Yeah, okay. You want to go fuck in the bathroom? Do you want to fuck anywhere else besides my cardboard box of a bed?
yeah.
Like, okay, let's do it. Jesus Christ.
So there's a bunch of mats in the gymnastic gym. You want to go sleep and bang
right.
on those?
But aren't they quarantined to their own like countries' hotels and shit?
How? Like, where's the enforcement
Well,
gonna
it's
come?
Japan. I don't know.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, and these aren't. I mean,
please, they're in the hotels right now.
Kevin Durant is going there. Do you think that that whoever is enforcing these rules is going to tell Kevin Durant to sleep on a cardboard bed and no, you can't go past this door? Are you fucking kidding? No.
They're not staying in the hotel. They're not staying in the Olympic Village either.
No, they got their own place.
Yeah.
Maybe some no name South African sprinter is not going to get through security or whatever.
Our gymnasts aren't fucking sleeping on cardboard boxes.
Simone Biles can bang whoever she wants, and she's not sleeping
where she
on
wants,
paper.
when she wants. Yes, that's exactly right. Jesus, people in jail get better beds than those fucking cardboard boxes.
It's unbelievable, and I'm trying to think of
what do you think they're going to do with the cardboard boxes? I'd ship them to New York and give them all the bums on the side of the road. Here's a new bed, guys.
Yeah, they'd piss on it and send it back. Fuck you! I don't know on this shit. It's gonna be amazing to watch. I am starting to get a little bit nervous and disappointed that I think without fans and like the athletes being
it
put
takes
through
the
shit,
excitement away.
It's gonna be a bad viewing experience. I'm just worried that I think it's gonna be a bad viewing experience. And NBC and the other networks that are broadcasting have not had enough time, and it's so widespread that like they're not going to be able to put in the production to make it look cool like the NBA was able to do and things like that. Maybe some of the bigger events, in NBC will have some pizzazz and special shit, but a lot of it's just going to be blah. I feel like blah and kind of shitty, unfortunately.
Like a high school event, kind of. You're watching no fans,
Yeah,
no stands,
it's going to be
no
no
noise. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty dumb.
We'll see. We'll keep our eyes on it. We'll keep our eyes on
Friday.
on the raw dog.
Friday
cardboard
opening
box
night.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Friday's opening night. Which is
Do you think
how
they give
the fuck
them-
are they going to do opening night?
Do you think they give them cardboard blankets too? Cardboard pillows? Like, you think they're going pure trash style?
They
did
cardboard
an
blanket
episode-
just a folded out cardboard box.
Yeah. Oh man, imagine trying to jack off in between a cardboard box. Oh, that just
Excuse me, sir. May I have another box? Mine's a little dirty.
And
Do you think they add the tape for warmth? So it's like a taped cardboard box. It's like all taped together, at least a little bit more insulation.
The material of cardboard is, it's not standing up to a bunch of loads. That thing, it's gonna get soggy real quick. Soggy cardboard.
Ray went last a day with that blanket. Saw the beach volleyball team. Man, I need a new blanket. Sure, this is your fourth one today.
Just keep them coming. Just keep them coming.
I'm working out. Working out.
Oh my God, that's fucking funny. God damn, the Tokyo Olympics. Okay, we'll close on this. A little golf talk. We don't do it much, but it's a slow news day. The British Open. It was a slow Sunday for me. Hangover Sunday. Caught a little bit of it. Spieth. I caught it when Spieth was making a little bit of run. He hit an eagle. I actually don't know who ended up
Colin Morikawa.
He held on.
He didn't.
Who was Ula? How do you pronounce that guy's name?
Station.
Louis
Station.
He fucking blew it.
Oh yeah, and they all predicted he was going to blow it.
Yeah.
But that Colin guy, he went 31 straight holes without. It was par and better. Didn't bogey or anything. Fucking
dude, he's won two.
Clean.
He's won two majors, like the Open and then the British Open, with the Open Championship or whatever. First one since Tiger to do it, and he was even par in both rounds, perfect in the fourth round.
Yeah,
it's like Jesus Christ, dude. That guy knows how to close.
Yeah, he's a closer.
Yeah, there was some little bit of excitement there if you're into the golf. We talked about this the other show. I feel like we need to bring it up. It's in the sports world. The Koepka DeChambeau.
Love it.
Fight.
I hate Bryson so much.
He's a little bitch.
I think he's a fucking tool bag.
Okay, so we're collectively as a group we're definitely team Koepka.
Yep.
Yeah, but I think
Bryce
Koepka's a tool too, but I think he's less of a tool than
the
Bryson.
way he trolls. I hate the ways he trolls him though. It's fucking hilarious.
Dude, I fucking love it. I love
my driver. Yeah,
dude, the way DeChambeau hits, it's like with all his bite, he outdrives everyone, and then
he's a big driver.
Everything after his drive sucks.
He's like Happy Gilmore.
Somebody learned how to putt.
He looks like a dick walking around with his fucking muscles hanging out of his shirt.
We talked about this a couple shows ago. I think that's a couple of country club douchebags going back and forth. It almost feels contrived and media driven to try and get some juice in the golf, but I do think these guys hate each other. It's just not like I think Tiger and Phil kind of hated each other at their height, but it's from a competitive standpoint.
Because Phil could never beat him.
Right, but they both were like, fuck you. There was just a big fuck you mentality between both of them because they wanted to win. I think these two douchebags just like want to wear white
money grab.
Get out there and like just be douchebags. So I guess it's entertaining. It's something to keep an eye on. Yeah, I'm definitely Koepka over DeChambeau, but I don't know. It doesn't get me all.
Hashtag fuck Bryson.
Okay. Hashtag fuck Bryson. Ray, did you have something final to say there?
No, I just loved how the whole interview went about his driver and how he was blaming his driver, not himself.
DeChambeau, you're talking.
DeChambeau, and then they went to Koepka and asked him, and he's like, "I fucking love my driver. It's great." It's the ultimate troll job that they're doing. Is just I love it. It's pretty entertaining.
It is funny, but I don't even think it's that bad. Oh, my driver sucks or something like, and everyone's all up in arms. Who gives a shit? Tiger used to say that shit all the time.
Well, the other reason it's not, it doesn't have a lot of juice for me is because these guys don't win. Like they're not even fucking close.
No.
They're not that good. Like Koepka has a couple majors under his
belt. He's got
right?
3 or 4. Yeah,
but
he's
like
won the U.S. Open a couple
nowhere.
times.
His whole thing is I don't practice, and I'm just going out there, and he's a bro's bro, and
hanging with the barstool guys
and stuff. And he's got a good personality. I'm sure you'd be a blast to have a beer with. But you got to win. Both of you have to win for this to be intriguing to me. Otherwise, you're just a couple of country club douchebags yelling at each other.
And Bryson reminds me of the guy that's way past his prime, still wearing his Letterman jacket from high school, walking into the fucking party of all the underage kids.
And his skull cap.
Yeah.
Kangle. His Kangle.
Turn back. Yeah. His fucking Letterman jacket from high school. So, hey, what's up, guys? I'm here to party.
All right. Well, this has been the Silver Mind Sports Show, July 19th, Monday headlines. We'll see you on Tuesday. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Almost didn't get through that with the burp.
Ooh, well done, sir.
You know that feeling where you burp like into your nose?
Oh yeah, it burns.
That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a scientist listener that can tell us what that is?
Bill?
Bill?
No.